Good morning, friends. Today I am starting. This is last type of the couplings. This is the marine type of the couplings. We already studied solid mob couplings, split mob couplings, rigid couplings, pin bush flexible couplings in the last lectures. And today, this is the last type of the couplings is the marine type of the coupling. So in the marine type of the couplings, such type of the couplings are manufactured by using forgings. So by forging of shaft and flange. So flanges are made by using forgings, means hammering. The flanges are made, means this is inbuilt. There is no any. So this is directly. Suppose this is, and this is such type of the flange that are made from the same material, and this is rigid type of the coupling. And here taper is provided. And this taper is provided, that is some of the taper is provided, and here this is bolt. So this is headless bolt. This bolt is the headless bolt. And this generally taper is so actually threading indicates such type of the threading, and this is taperless taper bolt, and this taper is generally 1:32. So what is by forgings? These flanges are made. Flanges are made, or you can say flanges are made by forging. This shaft also manufactures, means by using forgings, hammering. So because of the these forgings, the strength increase. Because higher factor of safety is to be used. So that's why we say if, the failure of the couplings, because this marine is running in the seas. So that's why the strength of the couplings means the factor of safety or reliability of the factor, that is very important. So that's why this is made from the forging. And here design procedures. For marine coupling, this is very small design procedure. Diameter of the shaft, input and output shaft. you can say input and output shaft. So this is the minimum diameter of the input and output shaft. This you can by using CSP equal to 2 pi nt divided by 60 into 10 to the power 6 t equal to 60 into 10 to the power 6 multiplied by p divided by 2 pi n. Here you will get this is in Newton mm, p in kilowatt, and n is the RPM. Right? So by using these relations, tau equal T divided by polar moment of inertia equal to tau divided by Rs. Now this is solid shafts, so that's why, and this T pi by 32 d raised to 4 tau divided by d by 2. So this is tau equal to 16t divided by pi d cube, or d equal to cube under root 16t divided by pi 2. So this is first steps diameter of the input shaft. Now yes, again checking, sorry, this is not for checking purpose, this is the design diameter of the shaft. Second step, because here another component is the bolt, so design of the bolt. So before that, design of bolt, or dimensions of the coupling, dimensions of coupling. So this is various dimensions about the coupling. This is outer diameter, and this is pitch circle diameter, capital D, and this is the small d. Right? So that's why D pitch circle diameters PCD equal to, this is 1.6 times D, and outer diameters equal to, now this is general relations, 2.2 times D, and number of bolts equal to 75, or D divided by 75 plus 2. And this is the relations for finding out of the number of the bolts. Next is the, so this is without key, because this is flanges are made up by forging, so no need of the keys. Last steps, design of bolts. Design of the bolt. So here you can add checking one step, dimensions of the coupling. So here dimensions of the couplings. After that, I will add here checking of the coupling. Checking of coupling, because chances of failure of the coupling are here at the junctions. At the junction, this is second step. So after that we can use this space for remaining at the junction of flange and hub. Here's this is flange, and you can say this is shaft. This is shaft. So that's why shear area equal to shear area circumference Yes, d is the diameters pi d, and this t is the thickness. This is t. Yes, t is the thickness, and this is d by 3, thickness above the flange. This is also important, d by 3, thickness above the flange, multiplied by d. Now shear force equal to pi d, sorry, this is t, because this is t, pi d into t multiplied by tau. Tau is the shear stress above the material, and torque equal to resisting torque equal to shear force multiplied by radius. So that's why here we can write pi d t into tau, radius equal to d by 2, and this is t. So tau equal to 2t pi d squares into t. Here's check design is safe or not safe. This is second step, and the third steps. So this is last step, design of bolt. So this bolt is the, and here's this is mean diameters d1. d1 is the mean diameter of a bolt, right? So that's why shear stress and chances of failure of the, this is due to direct shear stress. So that's why tau equal to formula force actings, and this is P divided by pi by 4 into d1 squares, and this is force acting on each bolt. Otherwise I will write this is P equal to force acting on each bolt. Alright, so P equal to, how you can calculate P equal to number of bolts. Here's one sentence is required. Yes, I will add here in brackets, this is E1. Bolt should require is the E1. So N is the number of bolts and that is to be E1 only. So that's why here's number of the bolt equal to this formula N equal to, and force acting on the each bolt, how you can calculate T equal to N into P1 multiplied by this is capital D divided by 2, or P1 equal to 2T divided by dn. So that's why here tau equal to 2T divided by dn multiplied by pi by 4 d1 squares, or d1 equal to 8T divided by pi dn into under root, and this is tau. So here you will get d1 is the diameters. Now checking purpose, checking of bolt due to crushing stress. So this is last steps. So here's failure sum of the bolts due to crushing, because of this area is the crushing area, this area is the crushing area. So that's why D and this T is the thickness. So that's why checking purpose, crushing stress equal to P1 divided by area D1 into T, and P1 equal to 2T divided by dn into d1 small t. So this is the last steps. So here check design is safe. So this is last steps. That's why within 3 steps you will get you can design the marine couplings. So problems are easy for marine coupling. So only you should know what is the design procedures. So first note down today's first problems. The shaft and the flange, the shaft and the flange of a marine engine are to be designed for flange coupling in which the flange are flange is forced or is forced on the end of the shaft, the following particulars are to be considered. The following particulars are to be considered in the design. P equal to 3 megawatt capital N, this is 100 RPM, torque for bolt and shaft, this is given 60 megapascal, small n equal to 8 dp, pitch circle diameters, and this is given dp, pitch circle diameter. P stands for pitch circle diameters. This is standard empirical relations is given diameter of shaft. So this is important data. Right? And I split our board into 3 parts. First step, design diameter of input and output shaft. So this step is the common for every couplings. So that's why T equal to 60 into 10 to the power 6, and this is 3 megawatt. 3 megawatt means kilowatt. This is 3000 divided by 2 pi RPM equal to N is the RPMs, 60 into 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 3000 divided by 2 pi RPM equal to hundreds, and this will get cancelled. 60 into 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 30 divided by 2 divided by pi, and this is equal to 286,478 into 10 to the power 6 Newton mm. And D, diameter of the shaft, by using relations 16T divided by pi into tau equal to, so that's why this is 286,478 divided by no necessary to 10 to the power 6. We already consider this is pi into tau equal to 60, and this is cube under root D equal to 289.71 mm. D equal to, suppose we increase, this is 300 mm. Right? What is second step? Dimensions of coupling. dp 1.6 times d, so that's why this is multiplied by 300, this is equal to 300, 150, 180, means this is 480 mm. dp equal to outer diameter is equal to 2.2d. This is 660 mm, and thickness above the flange d by 3. That's why 300 divided by 3 means this is 100 mm. So these are the important dimensions. Now checking of coupling or checking of coupling at the junction of flange and shaft, right? So shear area equal to pi d into t, 300 multiplied by t, 100s. Otherwise, first we will derive this formula: shear force equal to pi d into t multiplied by tau, and torque equal to force radius pi d t tau d divided by 2, and tau equal to 2t pi d squares multiplied by t. This is 286,478 and divided by pi into d equal to diameter is 300 squares, t equal to 100, tau equal to and this is 286,478 multiplied by 2 divided by pi divided by 300 square divided by 100. I did any mistake because I got this is 0.20. So I did mistake as this is 30, this is 10 to the power 3. This is correct. So that's why here, because this is very large, 10 to the power 3. Here 10 to the power 3, because I got this is, that's why I check. This is 20.26 mega Pascal. That's why design is safe. Second step over. Third step, Now step third, design of bolt. So for design of the bolt, T equal to, yes, number of the bolts, and this is given 8 number of the bolts, and yes, P1 is the force acting, and this distance equal to d by 2. So that's why PET equal to force actings P into total number of the bolts N into d by 2, or force means this is 2T divided by dN. 286,478 into 10 to the power 3 divided by and this is capital D, pitch circle diameters, and this is dP 480, and this is N is the small n, and this is equal to, this is given number of the bolts 8, that's why this is 8. So force acting on the each bolt, 286,478 multiplied by 1000 divided by 480 divided by 8, and this is 74,603 Newton. This is clear. And force acting, now force acting's direct shear stress equal to tau equal to force divided by pi by 4 d1 squares. So that's why d1 equal to under root 4p divided by pi into tau, 74,603 divided by pi into tau equal to 60 multiplied by 4 divided by pi divided by 60, and this is under root. D1 is the diameter of the bolts requires is the 39.78 mm. I will check because this is first problems, so that's why I check this answers. This is 148. I will check these answers because this is different. Why this is different? 286,478 multiplied by 10,000 divided by 480 divided by 8. This is correct. So what may be the answer is, this is our answers. So as per our design process, T1 equal to, but my answers is different. So that's why D1 equal to approximately 40 mm. So this is mean diameters. Now checking up bolt for crushing, because this area is the bolt cross sections, so this may be wear due to crushing, likewise may be wear out. So that's why D is the diameters and T is the thickness above the flange. So crushing stress equal to formula P divided by D1 into T. P equal to 603 D1 40, thickness above the flange this is 100, and this should be this is 60, means 120, and this may be 150. So this is 18.65. So that's why this is design is safe for bolts. So this is first problems. We'll see next problems. Design a solid marine type coupling.
Second problem, design a solid type flange coupling
for a connecting turbine shaft.
for a connecting turbine shaft
Transmitting
5 megawatt.
So this is important, 5 megawatt power at
RPM is more, this is 3000 RPM.
this is also important. The permissible shear stress for bolt.
The permissible
Shear stress
for shaft and bolts
are
90 megapascal and 85
megapascal respectively. Assume
there are 6 number of bolts required.
So this is given data. So for these problems, I will only edit the data because the design pushes for every problem is same. Only numerical change values. That's why I will only change that. First step, design of the design diameter of input and output shaft. And this is 5 megawatt. That's why this is 5000 megawatt. RPM change, this is 3000, right? So this torque will change, and this is 0 0, and 60 multiplied by 5 divided by 3 divided by 2 divided by pi. This is
15.91 into 10 to the power
6. I will check my answers. Once again, I will check. This is 60 into 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 5 divided by 2 divided by 3 divided by pi. This is correct, 59.10 to the power 6. And here I will change this 15.91 10 to the power 6, and here's this tau value. This is for shaft, means shaft 90. D1 is the diameters. This diameter is equal to 6.56. That's why we can increase this diameters above the shaft 1000. Now 100, and this is 160, and this is 220, and this is 100. Suppose this is 34. So here's put D equal to 100, thickness equal to 34, and here 15.91 10 to the power 6, 100 square, and thickness 34. Only I change the numerical values, and we are checking 15.91 into 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 2 divided by pi divided by 100 square divided by 34, and this is 29.79. So that's why design is safe. Now next step is the design of the bolt. Here we have to change this data to, so in the last problems we did mistake. Here we forget that 2 points, so these diameters increase. I think this data 2t we miss, but this problem is 15.91 into 10 to the power 6, and this D equal to 220 and N equal to
This is 6 given.
Alright. 15.91 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 2 divided by 220 divided by 6, and this is
24,106. That's why I changed this value, and this tau equal to 85.
multiplied by 4 divided by pi divided by 85, and this is under root. So this is 19.0. Suppose this is 20 mm. Now
P equal to, and this is 24,106, and this is D equal to 20, thickness
I slightly increase 34. And this is 34.45.
34.45 megapascals. So that's why I can write here the design is safe for coupling.
This is clear. Now we'll see last problems, that is based on the design of the coupling.
And this I erase by keeping, because this I require, and I will keep this is as it is, because these are the common step.
Done. Last problems, that is design of the couplings. A marine type coupling.
A marine coupling is used to transmit .75
megawatt
at 150 RPM.
the permeable shear stress
In the shaft, the permissible shear stress in shaft
and mold
and molds may be taken as 50 Newton per mm squares.
due to functional requirements.
Due to functional
requirements of the system, the angle of twist
of shaft
means this is additional step,
must not exceed
1 degree
in a length of 20 times the diameter of
shaft. Determine
the diameter of shaft and bolts, assuming 10 bolts
take
G equal to 0.83 10 to the power 5
this is given data.
So first
In this problems, design above the shaft that is based on the shear stress, and design above the shaft that is based on the rigidity.
So that's why T equal to this is P 60 into 10 to the power 6 P equal to 3750 2 pi RPM equal to
Only 150 RPMs.
T equal to, we'll keep 10 to the power 6 as it is,
And we'll only multiply 60 into 3750 divided by 2 divided by pi divided by 150,
and this is 238.7 into 10 to the power 6 T equal to, and D equal to diameter of D equal to, by using relations, cube under root 16 T divided by pi into tau, cube under root 10 to the power 6 divided by pi, tau equal to tau. This is given 50 Newton per m squares.
This is as per the considerations above the shear strength multiplied by 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 16 divided by pi and divided by 50, and this is cube under root 289 point. Again this is 300. Sorry. After that we have to check this is as per the given rigidity.
So here's torque equations: T divided by polar moment of inertia, tau divided by R's. So we consider this equation, and another here's C theta divided by L. Now we have to consider this relation: T divided by IP, C theta divided by L. T equal to 238.7 10 to the power 6 pi by 32 d raised to 4. C means that is G 0.83 10 to the power 6, and this pi theta equal to 1 degree, means multiplied by pi divided by 180, and this is 20 into d. So this 1d will get cancelled, and d equal to cube under root cross multiplications. 238.7 10 to the power 6 multiplied by this 30 into 180 20 divided by this is, and this is 32 also, and this pi, and this is 0. This is pi square 83 10 to the power 6. Otherwise this pi you may be confused, right? Two 38.7 10 to the power 6, multiplied by 30 multiplied by 180 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 32 divided by pi square divided by 0.83 and divided by 10 to the power 6. And this is cube under root. This is 465. I got this is 465. I did any mistake? 32 180 32 20, and what is this 30? So this 30 is excess, because this is 32, so that's why I got wrong answer. Once again I will check. 238.7 10 to the power 6 10 to the power 6 I will get cancels, multiplied by 32 multiplied by 180 multiplied by 20 divided by pi square divided by 0.83, right, and this is cube under root. To 38.7 multiplied by 32 multiplied by 180 multiplied by 20 divided by pi square divided by 0.83, and this is cube under root. Again this value I got 149, so that's why this diameter is the final, and d equal to, you can consider this is 300 mm. And now important dimensions you can that increase. because limitations of the time. I will solve the remaining problems. 2 into t equal to 238.7 into 10 to the power 6, because this is common step. Pi d equal to 300 squares thickness above the flange. This is only for checking purpose. This value should be less than 80 or this is 50, less than 50. 238.7 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 2 divided by pi divided by 300 square divided by 100, and this is 16.88. So that's why you can say design is safe. And important dimensions I will add here. Important dimensions, because I have now space, that's why outer diameters dp 1.6 d, and this is equal to 480 mm, thickness equal to d by 3, that's why this is 100 mm, and outer diameters 2.2 d, and this is 660 mm. These are the important dimensions. Now P is the force acting on the each shaft. So this is equal to 238.7 into 10 to the power 6 D equal to 480, and number of the pins this is given 10 volts. So that's why here divided by, now 238.7 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 2 divided by 480 divided by 10. This is equal to 99,458 Newton unit. This is important, Newton. And shear force, this is equal to P divided by area, P 458, shear area pi by 4 d1 squares, or d1 equal to under root, this is 4 multiplied by pi divided by tau equal to 50, because this is same for shaft end 99458 multiplied by 4 divided by pi divided by 50, and this is under root. This is 50.32. Suppose this is d1 equal to 52 mm, and last steps checking purpose of the crushing stress, this is equal to P divided by d1 into t 99458 d1 300, this is 100, this is 99,458 divided by 300 divided by 100, this is 3.31. So you can say design is safe. So crushing force, this is clear. Design is safe for bolt. I complete this chapters, design of the shaft and couplings. I taken because this chapter is very important, being as a mechanical engineers. So that's why I consumed here's
20 number of the lectures that is on the design of the shaft. That maybe you faced hectic, but this is very important because you should becomes a perfect mechanical engineers. So that's why I spent more times that is based on the design of the shaft, because this is very important for the designing purpose, for the maintenance purpose, or for the production purpose, for erection purpose also design of the shaft or design of the coupling, because this is general purpose of the general atoms, or this is the standard couplings. This is the standard, you can say, this couplings which is used in the various industries and that are available in the market, standard couplings. So how you can choose the couplings, so that's why this couplings, design of the couplings is important. I very you can say very accurately I explained the problems related with the design of the shaft and the couplings. So I think, I assume here you understand betterly the problems related with the design of the shaft and the couplings. So that's why I declare here third, you means unit 4th, that is complete, and in the next class we will start unit 4, 5th or 6th. So that's why today I stop here. Thank you.